Brandon Gibbs from 90 Day Fiancé has upset fans by sharing a strange statement addressing his baby plans with Julia Trubkina. The 29-year-old Virginia resident was first seen in 90DF Season 8, which documented Russian woman Julia's K-1 visa process as she moved to a Dinwiddie farm to stay with Brandon and his parents. Julia couldn't adjust to the farm life, with Ron and Betty Gibbs micromanaging the couple's relationship. Julia was made to sleep in a separate room by Brandon's mom. And after learning Julia is not on birth control, she called her doctor to make an appointment. Things seemed to have gotten better between Julia and Brandon's parents after Julia and Brandon got married in April 2020, but Brandon's latest Instagram caption has shocked some 90 Day Fiancé viewers. "I keep hearing this question from everyone. And they ask me my opinion about children," he wrote alongside a picture of him and Julia. "I think it's hard to be 100% ready for this, but I think part of me is already saying why not start trying," Brandon added. "We had a conversation with Julia, but she said no. I do not have the right to force or do something without her approval. I am talking about children," he continued in his caption fans labeled as weird. Is 90 Day Fiancé couple Brandon Julia's divorce inevitable? Who's the we in the conversation? I surely hope you didn't involve your parents, a fan asked Brandon in the comments. Who's we? It is a private matter between just the two of you, posted someone else. Brandon and Julia's well-wishers asked him to not write about their private matters on social media. Someone mentioned this could be the deal-breaker or cause for separation later and is something that could have been discussed before they got married. Brandon should NT be resenting her just because Julia wants something different than what he does. In May 2023, Julia shared a similar post in which she declared we may never have children, since it was never her goal to do so. Brandon had stayed mum back then, but more recently, Julia again hinted at trouble in paradise and revealed Brandon and she were at loggerheads over her new job. Julia used to work as a go-go dancer when she was introduced to Brandon by his friend. Julia expressed her desire to resume her dancing career in America and revealed she'd even given a job interview, but that meant she was going against Brandon. Brandon, meanwhile, hoped for Julia to go in a different direction. In his own series of Instagram stories, Brandon spoke about the path that Julia was taking not having a positive impact on their marriage. First, it was Julia's job, and now it's Julia's decision to not have a baby that's bothering Brandon. He may have also hinted at his parents apparently pressurizing Julia into changing her decision. Brandon and Julia haven't been away from 90 Day Fiancé long enough for viewers to not exactly know what has been happening in their married life except for the information they share on Instagram once in a blue moon. Perhaps Brandon and Julia are trying to build a storyline for the next spin-off they're in. Source: Brandon Gibbs, Julia Trubkina, Instagram.